It's about to happen. It's a big moment. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 miles on the MT-09. Yes! Hello everybody. Welcome back to Lou on 2. This is my 2025 Yamaha MT-09 and I just hit 1,000 miles on this thing recently. And I'm here to tell you about what I've found out in those 1,000 miles. What are the pros after 1,000? What are the cons after 1,000? What do I like? What do I dislike? And maybe this video could help you decide if you want to get an MT-09 or not. I can tell you, without wasting any of your time, I absolutely love this bike. There's some amazing things about it, there's some great features on it. There are a few drawbacks, which honestly are not that big, but I can tell you, I absolutely love this thing. So, let's go. So to start everything off, I mean, just look at the thing. Look at the bike. It's just a beautiful bike. It just looks incredible. I was in awe of how beautiful this thing is. It's such a good looking bike.
But it's not all about looks. How does the MT-09 perform?
The CP3 engine is such a nice engine. I mean, first of all, without even talking about its performance, the sound of it from this bike stock is actually really good. Here on the tank you've got these two kind of, they look like speakers, but what they're doing is basically they're funneling the engine sound through to the rider, which I think is a really cool feature, but it's got a low kind of nice tone to it. I mean, don't get me wrong, an aftermarket exhaust is going to be better. We'll talk about the exhaust in a bit, but stock, it sounds really good. I came from an MT-07, which just sounded like a leaf blower. This doesn't sound bad stock. Well, let's talk about the power, shall we? Just a ridiculously capable. Oh my god. And it's torquey. Look at it. It wants it. So powerful, yes. But if you're looking for a bike that's going to go the fastest on the road, this ain't the bike for that. This bike is more fun. If you want to have a little bit of fun with the throttle, it's going to respond. I'm in third gear. I don't need to drop it to get a response out of this thing. It's torquey in every single gear. We're in fifth, let's do it again. It just goes. I'm finding myself a lot of the time in traffic not having to downshift to get past people. It's just a twist and go. Fifth gear. It wants to go. Now you can downshift. It's got a nice handy dandy quick shifter, which is another major reason that I love this over the MT-07. Downshift quickly, and it just does what you want it to do. I think that's incredible. I love that feeling, that torquiness that you've got in the throttle. Look at it, it just wants it. So as a 6'2", 185, probably closer to 190 pound. I've put on a little bit of weight recently, but I fit on this bike really nicely. It's got a wide tank, which is nice for me to grip my legs on. I feel like it's a good fit. I feel like the seat height is a good height for me. Now, to tell you the truth, when I was first looking at getting a bike, my first thought was to go with the Super Sport. I've made mention of this on the channel before. I love the look of a Super Sport. Just, it looks aggressive, it looks incredible. When I sat on one at the dealership, and I say one, I sat on many over my time trying to figure out what bike I wanted. It just didn't feel too comfortable to me for my first bike. I sat on a naked and it felt so nice, so much more comfortable. The riding position is a lot higher. Your arms aren't kind of down here. It just felt a lot nicer for my first bike, and it's the same thing with the MT-09. It's a very nice riding position. That's what it's all about, to come out and have fun and be comfortable while you ride. I don't think there's anything better than that. It's not to talk badly about super sports because I will have one. I will have a super sport. But for now, this thing is just so nice and comfortable.
Alright, I've been glazing this thing so far, so I might as well get a room with it. But before I say anything else good about it, let's talk about the cons.
Now, earlier we were talking about power and how torquey it is and how nice the engine is. Now, watch it in second. Right there, it's not... It gets bogged down a little bit in second. I wish it was just the way that it's mapped. It feels like it drags, it lags, you get it out of second, the thing rips. As soon as you switch it into third, the thing goes. But in second, I don't think you're getting enough. Well, I know you're not getting the full amount of what you could get out of this thing. So that's something that I don't like. But you know, if you're looking at getting an aftermarket exhaust or something like that, that's, you know, you're gonna want an ECU flash. Tune it up a little bit, and then that takes care of that problem. Speaking of the exhaust, now this area here, I just don't like it. Nobody likes a stock exhaust, but this for some reason just looks so bad to me. If it was out here like a normal exhaust, like, yeah, it might look okay, but to me this massive, kind of looks like a tumour to me. Like, just does not look nice. The sound of the bike is fine, stock. Like, it's weird, because I don't mind the stock sound of the bike, but I just hate the look of the exhaust. Now, the other thing that I don't like about it is that the aftermarket exhaust, a lot of them that they make for this bike, come out to like out here. And they're just sticking out and look pretty ugly to me. You can get some that kind of stick right here and look a lot better. But to me, I just don't like the look of firstly the stock, but then also having an exhaust out here. I just think it looks stupid, in my opinion. Some people might like it. Are you going to keep on the stock exhaust? I mean, I've kept it on for 1,000 miles, so how much longer it's going to be on remains to be seen. But it's also very heavy. It's like 16 pounds, this thing. So, yeah. I don't like that. That's a con. The last con or downside to the MT-09 is one that you're going to find with any naked bike. And that's wind. Very windy, man. Very windy. Oh my god. On a naked bike as well, where it just batters you around even more. There's absolutely zero protection from the wind. On a day like today, where I'm keeping it chilled out on the slower roads, it's absolutely fine. Once you hit the highway, you start to get absolutely battered by the wind as you're exposed to it. That's not an MT-09 issue, that's a naked bike issue. So, with all that being said, the cons in this video are very, very small and pale in comparison to the pros. Now, another thing to consider when you're having fun is, how does the thing corner? It's so nimble. It's very, very forgiving in the corner. Let's go. Shift it over. Shift it over. Oh, it's just so nice. It just, where you want it to go, the thing goes. It is such a dream. It's just so much fun. That is the key word for today. Fun. Pre-shift my ass off the seat. Bring it around. Shift over. Oh yes. Oh yes. What an absolute joy. The meat and potatoes of this part of the video is the actual screen itself. I think it's great. It's so feature rich, but the biggest thing about this are the ride modes. The ride modes on this are, in my opinion, a game changer for people that want to, I wouldn't say start out on the bike, I really wouldn't, but those that want to make the jump up like I did from the MT-07, but also have the peace of mind of being able to tame the engine back a little bit. Let me show you. So you've seen me accelerate this thing, which at the moment in custom 1, which is where I have it at the moment, I've custom set it up to be on the lowest power restriction. I've also put it on the highest restriction for lift control, slide control and traction control and all of that. You can change all that, you can customize that to whatever you want, but there's some presets in here. Let's go to rain, for example, which is, as it suggests, saying that you're riding in rain. So let's see the response from this engine in rain mode. lot slower, and I hope that comes across, a lot slower to respond, and it's limiting what you're going to get out of it, which is really, really helpful, not only for, you know, situations like being in the rain, like it says, but also if you want to tailor that to reduce the power, to reduce the jumpiness of the throttle, you can absolutely do that and switch to this bike from a lower powered bike like I did and be absolutely comfortable. And it just gives the rider peace of mind to be able to tailor it to how they want to ride. And I don't think you can beat that. I think that's cool. So there you have it, my first 1,000 miles on this bike, and those are the things that I like and dislike about it. And for beginners, don't recommend it. For those that are a little bit more experienced, absolutely recommend it to go out and have some fun. Yamaha, great job on the MT-09. That's my first 1,000 miles. Thanks for joining me on this one. If you've enjoyed it, please leave it a like and make sure you're subscribed to Lou On 2. There's more fun on the way.